welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a drive from the Disney area back to Orlando Airport to the car rental returns. And this route will have a toll road. We're on Palm Parkway by some of the restaurants, pretty close to the toll road that runs into the airport. If you're coming from some of the hotels, you might be coming off International Drive, just a little bit north of the toll road. Or if you're coming from Disney, you might be coming up, that's the I-4 to the right. I don't know if you guys can see it, but just to the right is the I-4 that goes up and down. Or east and west. Just a little bit of traffic before we get started here, so I'll try, I think this might be long enough, I might have to edit it out. So basically, let me edit this up, then I can make the video a little bit shorter. I will see you guys once we get moving, and we're going to turn right on Central Florida Parkway in just under half a mile here. 11 miles from the airport where we are, 25 minutes away with that traffic. And we made it through the traffic here, so we're just going to follow on the route. Not sure if I mentioned, but we're going to do a quick refueling stop by the airport too. At the, I think it's a 7-Eleven gas station. I filled up last time I was here. Pretty close to the Abbott Hotel. There's also a Choice Hotel there. I forget the brand name of it. We are on a Friday at 4 p.m., so it's pretty much rush hour here. But we're going to avoid getting on the Highway 4 here. Once we get through here, I think this will just take us right over the toll road. 4 westbound is pretty backed up. Northbound, or sorry, well, kind of northbound, but it's more eastbound, I guess, is the north, because it kind of goes a little bit north. Is fairly clear here, but once this light changes, we're going to go ahead to Westwood Boulevard, about a quarter mile ahead, turn left, and today we're returning a Chevy Camaro. Pretty much, some of you guys are asking what I've been choosing out of the aisle. It's been pretty much all Camaros every chance I get, until they're all gone. So up here, we're going to go left. And you know, there's an interesting statistic, I guess, that just in terms of the percentage of rental cars on the road, but a lot of the cars you see on the road are actually rental cars. So there's definitely, this might be the highest percentage. Although looking around, I don't know, you can kind of tell, like some of the older cars aren't going to be rental cars, or, like the one in front of us with, personalized plates or anything like that. Well, not personalized plates, with the, stickers on the car and stuff. So once we go left on Westwood, what are we doing here? Let me see if I can get the direction. Okay, yeah. So basically, we go left we drive on Westwood for just a little over a mile, and then we get on the Florida 520 East toll road. Pretty much takes us right out to towards the airport. We'll get off just before the airport, do some refueling down to about a quarter tank. Camaro. This is actually the turbocharged 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, which has 275 horsepower. The torque is over 300, so it's a pretty good combination, and fairly decent gas mileage at the same time. So we basically just follow this right onto the 528 East. And it's about 90 degrees Fahrenheit out. I'm going to let a little bit of the warm air in before I head back to Toronto. Just enjoy that a little bit more. Open up. This one's actually got a sunroof, so we'll do that too. International Drive, which was kind of a fairly major north-south road. A lot of hotels, restaurants are off International Drive, especially just north of this toll road here. A lot of convention centers around. And, yeah, straight ahead is the on-ramp to 528 East. I'll get on that as soon as these lights change here. And from this point, doesn't look like there's any traffic to the gas station just before the airport. We're about 12 minutes, just a little over 8 miles. And I think the toll at the time of this recording was a little bit over $2 if you have a transponder. And if it's at nighttime or whatever, you could always consider just bypassing tolls. I forget how much longer it is. I did that one time at night. It wasn't that bad without traffic. I mean, if you got some time to spare. Anyway. Oh, sorry, that's a left turn. The way these lights, there we go, green. The way they got those lights running across the intersection. It's a little bit harder to see in a low-profile car like the Camaro. You got to kind of look down and up because the lights are closer to you. We're going to get off just before the airport, exit 9 at Tradeport Tradeport Drive, Conway Road. About 10 minutes to get 7 miles. We'll do a refueling and then we'll continue on to the car rental return. a transponder, a Sun Pass or an Easy Pass transponder. Just continue on through the Sun Pass lanes here. Most, check with your car rental agencies, but most of them are tolled by plate, so you can also go through here. But I believe most of them are at an administration fee for that. I really should do a video on how to get set up with the transponder and everything. If you do a couple trips to Florida, it's totally worth having one, just to save that car rental admin fee. And it just, the tolls just directly go on your account. So we got another 3 miles here, and then we're going to exit off to the gas station right beside the airport. If you want to continue on to the airport, just keep going. So it's 5 miles to the airport exit. We're heading off 3 miles, so just 2 miles before.
Merge onto Jetport Road. Use the left lane to merge onto Jetport Road, then use the left lane to turn left onto Tradeport Drive. At the light, use the left lane to turn left onto Tradeport Drive, then turn left onto McCoy Road.
Alright, so the airport is sort of straight ahead and to the right. And gas station that we're going to is just on the other side of the bridge on the left here. So we'll just go left, and then we're at the gas station, fuel up, and then next stop is going to be the car rental return. So the car rental returns, you can return at Terminal A, Terminal B, and it looks like even Terminal C you can do a return. I know for sure A and B you can return. It looked like the signs were saying C as well. I'm going to return at Terminal A, and then actually I'm going to do another walking video if all goes as planned. I'll return to Terminal A, and then I'll do a walking video from Terminal A to Terminal B in case you guys ever want to know how long it takes to get to the other garage to check out the selection at the different parking garage. And then I've got a flight going out of Terminal B. That's one thing I noticed about Florida. Some of these lights are pretty long. It just usually depends on how many lanes there are going each way. This one might not be too bad. I think we're ready to change, maybe? Yeah, we'll see if we can get the next one, because we got another left right after this. And then from here to the airport, looks like we can go with or without tolls. I think last time I went without tolls, but we'll see. Once at the gas station, I'll see what the options are.
At the light, turn left onto McCoy Road, then turn right.
All right, there's the 7-Eleven gas station. There's the Cambria Hotel that I stayed at one time. There's the Avid beside it. Alright, I'm going to pause the video here, guys. No need for you to have to sit at this light with me. And we'll pick it up once I refuel and drive the rest of the airport. Actually, as I say that, I think we were going to get a green light here. Nope, nope. Okay. Oh, okay, we got, yeah. Actually, it's, yeah, not too many cars, so we should be able to go in a couple seconds. Or maybe not. Looks like it's like another batch of traffic came through here. Maybe we can get through after this Chevy here. There we go. And into the gas station. Prices right now looks like
Turn right, then turn right.
it's like $3.41 a gallon for regular. Costco, I usually do a lot of fill-ups at Costco if it's convenient. Costco right now is around $3 to $3.10. Sometimes Costco can be cheaper on the premium. I'll keep that in mind if you need to fill up the premium. If you're driving a sports car. Alright, I see a pump right here. Let's see if we can grab this one, guys. Oh, I also see a red thing on the handle. Or is that just the diesel sign? Actually, this one looks okay if I can bank into it. Oh, there's one on the other side. Oh, there's a couple there. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. What side's the tank on the right? Okay, let's grab one of these down here. I think this guy's leaving. Yakking on his phone. Okay, here we go. All right. Time to refuel. I'll pick up the video with you guys once I'm finished here. All right, we're full. Took about 11 gallons. And yes, put the receipt. I've never been asked for a receipt, but always handy to have in case there's any question about whether or not I filled it up. Most of the rentals are tracked by the amount of fuel in the tank now. You can actually see that on some of the national receipts. All right, let's continue on to the airport. And we're just pulling out of the gas station here. So there's two ways you can get to the airport, with or without tolls, from this gas station. Just a heads up, it is a busy gas station, so not recommending it as being the best option, but prices are reasonable and fairly close to the airport. So two ways, yeah. If you go along the airport, the roads along the airport, it's about 10 minutes without tolls, and then with tolls, it's going to be about 5 minutes. Tolls around, I think it said $1.25. Normally I would take the non-toll route, which is straight ahead, but I'm going to actually, for you guys, I'm going to actually get back on the 528 East here. Just in case you don't stop for gas there, then you'll kind of be coming into the airport the same way. You can kind of see what we'll be looking at doing that. So we'll just get back on the 528 where we got off for fuel. Yeah, Easy Pass lane here. Actually, Easy Pass works in both lanes. And we'll merge back on. Probably a lot of people coming into the airport, but anyway, we're going to take exit 11. just past the last exit we got off at. And again, the returns for sure are Terminal A and Terminal B. If you're flying out of Terminal C, just double check that you can return there. Otherwise, you'll have to just connect once you drop off the car at A or B. So we're going along here. It says stay in the right lane. International Airport, keep right. And stay in the right lane again towards the International Airport. Alright, so basically, yeah, we're coming up terminals A, B, and C. So wherever you're going, just follow the signage. I'm going to be following for Terminal A and then car rental return. But this will give you guys an idea. I think Terminal A comes up first. And then if you're going to B or C, it kind of loops around a little bit further. Alright, I think A is on the left, so let's start getting over here. I just got to watch out, a lot of people are kind of parked on the road here. And B and C are in the right lanes. A is in the left lane. So if you're going to B, just stay in the right lanes there. I don't know if you can see it, but they also got it marked on the road. What lanes? Okay, yeah, it says car rental return, A, B, or C. So let's, looks like Terminal C is a lot of the international airlines and JetBlue. Terminal A, we got Air Transat, Frontier, Southwest, Virgin Atlantic. Terminal B, I know, has United, WestJet, and Air Canada. Okay, Terminal A, car rental return, these two lanes. If you're going to B or C, stay on the right there. We're going to car rental return A, and we got to just start working our way over to the left as soon as you can here. Get behind this hotel shuttle that's coming up. And it comes up pretty quick. The A comes up pretty quick. The B is similarly quick. But you kind of loop around and then there's like another exit for the B. But watch, if you're getting off of the B, watch, because it kind of comes up pretty fast on the left for the car rental return. So we are doing Alamo. We're going to stay to the left. The other ones are probably going up a level because I know Alamo, National Enterprise are on the ground level. And then, yeah, the other ones, Avis, Budget, Hertz, Payless, 6-star up a level. So you go to the right, we're going to the left here. And then this is basically into the garage here. So what I like to do is, if I need to like unpack, I don't know, like my cell phone mount and all that stuff, you can just park right here. I know you're not supposed to park, but you can just kind of quickly stop here and just like unload your stuff, you know, for a couple of minutes. And then, but anyway, I'm going to show you guys where the return is, and then I'll find somewhere to do exactly that, probably just on the edge. Yeah, so it's you know what, guys, it's basically here. Yeah, so this is the return for National, Alamo, and Enterprise. So I think that's going to wrap this one up. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Just a quick reminder, if you're new to the channel, please go ahead, click on that subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. It helps the channel out a lot. Helps the word get around to other people looking for directions. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.